In this video we're making a simple wire wrap on vertical drilled beads. We've got smaller beads on the left with one wire loop around and the larger ones on the right with two. These are quite a versatile wrap. You can use any size bead as long as it's vertically drilled and quite flat. I'm going to wrap this oval shaped glass bead today. It's got the hole drilled end to end and it measures in at about 1.25 inches long. For our wrap today we're using 20 gauge dead soft silver wire, and the length of wire we need for this wrap is about 5 to 6 times longer than your crystal length. So for my 1.25 inch bead I'm going to use about 7.5 inches of wire. Now first up we want to make a bail. So with our round nose pliers and leaving a little tail straight on the end there, we bring the wire around the round nose pliers 2 times to form 2 loops and make a nice strong bail. Now we can bring that straight little tail piece around the other wire, crimping it in nice and tight to secure that bail in place. Now you can check the loops on your bail. Make sure they're sitting nice and round and next to each other. Now you can place your bead onto the wire. So you want to figure out which side is going to be your front. Then you want to hold your bail sideways so it's in the right position to string your pendant. Now we just bend this wire up the front of the bead so it sits about the middle. Now the front design really is up to you and if you want 1 or 2 loops. So just start on a spot where you want one of your loops to be. Then I just hold it on there with my thumb and gently bring the wire around, starting to form 1 loop. Bringing that wire around to the left for the first loop. Now that you can start to see your loops, you can adjust them with your pliers so that they're in the position that you want. I'm going to do a second loop up here as well. So again, just holding that wire onto the pendant with my thumb and then bringing the wire around, this time to the right, to form another loop. Now you can take some time to just work with your wires and tweak them a little bit until you're happy with how they're sitting. Then we're going to bring our wire up towards the top so that it can meet up with the bail. So once you're happy with it, just bend it over the top there next to the bail. Doesn't really matter which side, whichever side looks best to you is fine. Then we bring it nice and close and tight around the bottom of the bail there, a couple of times so it's nice and secure. Once you're happy with it, then you can cut that little tail off nice and short and crimp it in tight so there's no sharp edges. Now you can take your pliers and just check over your whole wire wrap. Make sure you're happy with it all and it's nice and tight and symmetrical. So there's your simple wire wrap with a vertical drilled bead.